Here it is. I messed up. Okay. 182nd and Crenshaw. This light is huge. Alright, here's the part of the video because it got erased. 405 freeway northbound right here. Because this street has a lot of traffic because of the southbound left turns. Here we are. Here's the westbound variant. Crenshaw and 182nd Street. Here we are. Alright. This street has 2 left turn lanes and eastbound has 1 left lane. Look at that. 182nd and Crenshaw. Shut up. Okay. Okay, there's traffic on the street. So here it is. Here's the northbound left turn signal. Here we are, 182nd and Crenshaw. All right, here it is, folks. You see that? All right, here it is. Let's go. Here's the 405 freeway ramp. Here we are. This is the next signal. 182nd, one in Crenshaw. Here it is. 182nd is not a busy street in Torrance, by the way. I could tell you that because we're in the city of Gardena on the southern edge. There's no northbound traffic coming from any direction. That's why. No, Crenshaw and 182nd Street. This is why the northbound don't have any left turns at all. That's kind of funny. Well, guess what? Here we are. See that? No turn on red. These lights are brand new, by the way. 182nd and Crenshaw of Torrance. This light is yellow. All right. Here it is. Alright, here's the part. Okay, that's a new signal in Torrance. Crenshaw and 182nd. This one is okay. Here it is. This light's brand new. Okay, here's the westbound left turn signal. This street has a lot of traffic. So you see that the stretch of street has traffic. One 182nd and Crenshaw. Here it is. The second part.
Which way?
All right, that's a good video, y'all. I'm going to Artesia, the last street to cross. Okay, here it is. There's like traffic in this area. Alright. Here it is. That's southbound. That's the northbound direction. Here it is, folks. Crenshaw and 182nd. The northern east of Torrance. Here it is. Yup, this is a 4-colored light right here. Crenshaw and 182nd towards McDonald's right here. Alright, that's the whole intersection. 182nd and Crenshaw. Here it is right here, folks. Alright, now eastbound is first and then westbound has 2 left turn lanes. That's how it goes. Okay, eastbound is first, then the westbound has a green arrow because this one has a green arrow only. Look at that. Alright, see, this one has this traffic on the street because there's a ramp meter. Look at that. You can see the ramp meter is turned on. Just look. You see, the one car can go. There's a red meters on Torrance, 405 freeway south northbound. Okay, here's that's the interesting intersection in Torrance, 182nd Street. Here at 182nd Street. Let's go. All right, let's get out of here, folks. Artesia Boulevard will be the next street. Artesia Boulevard. Here it is. Yeah. There's a lot of people in this street. This is a busy street because the intersection got bigger. This is Crenshaw at 182nd Street. I already showed you the green left arrow on the westbound. Westbound, after this light turns red, then the southbound will have a green left arrow. It depends on this direction. It's going Interstate 405 freeway. Right here. Here it is. This is a quick video of this street. All right, here it is. All right, here it is. Okay, here we are. All right, we're going to Artesia Boulevard. See, this street has less left turn because of the traffic is so heavy. You can see the whole traffic. Crenshaw and 198. This street is so busy. This is the busiest street in the South Bay. I know. Crenshaw and 190th. Right here. Crenshaw 182nd. Right here. Alright. There's kind of traffic over here. You see that? There's no traffic on this street. This intersection is so light. This light turns red so fast. So I'm gonna show you this part right here. Let me blink out the way. See, this light keeps turning red. These backlights look cool. 182nd and Crenshaw. Here we are. All right, this is funny because northbound has a left turn signal. Southbound don't have any left turn traffic. We'll have to see because traffic is so light over there. I could tell you that. All right. Here's this is the 182nd and Crenshaw. This is the opposite direction now, not the southbound. Because southbound don't have left turn sometimes. Unlike the one in Jefferson on the signal south of Carson Street. This is kind of funny. Look, because the lane is so narrow, because I could tell you that. This is Torrance right here, just like the one in Long Beach. This light will stay red. I know that because no cars are making a left turn. That's kind of funny. Here's the westbound's left arrow. 182nd and Crenshaw, because this street isn't that busy at that moment. It's just cars going straight to the freeway. See that? There's a ramp. Yeah, just like every light in Los Angeles, the light sometimes it stay red and sometimes don't, because this one don't have a left turn signal. I'll show you that. Look at that. Get ready. Oh yeah, green left arrow and green light for this direction. Well, there's only 3 cars. Let's see how it goes. Look at that. It happens to some intersections in Torrance, like Van Ness and Torrance Boulevard. Just like the intersections in Gardena and Hawthorne. Okay, here we are. All right, that's the whole intersection, 182nd and Crenshaw. This is the 405 freeway right here, folks. Right here. Okay.